Now, breaking news from NBC4.
Breaking news right now and only on NBC4. One day after the surprise announcement that Ohio State University President Michael Drake will retire, NBC4 has learned there might be a front runner to take over that job. The university announcing a national search to find a replacement for Dr. Drake. But our very own Colleen Marshall is here to tell us that they might find the new president in their own backyard. Colleen, you've been working the phones and your emails all day. What have you learned?
I sure have. Well, there is serious talk tonight about former Governor John Kasich taking the helm at OSU. Two sources, one inside the university, the other outside the university, claim to me that there's been talk about a possible Kasich presidency at Ohio State for months now. There are pros and cons to that. His supporters point out he has a national presence and could open doors for the university. They claim he would be a prolific fundraiser, and in today's higher education environment, that's a must. He has a background in job development, especially tech jobs, and could guide the university toward preparing students for jobs of the future. And significantly, most of the current members of OSU's board of directors were appointed by John Kasich. They know him and like him. And finally, he ran the state. They say he could efficiently run the university. But the downside for Kasich, critics say he was not good at fundraising for his own presidential campaign. He does not have experience running an academic institution, and he does not have an advanced degree. My sources say in the world of academia, the president of a university with a national reputation for research and scholarship is expected to have a doctorate. And in recent memory, all of OSU's presidents have had PhDs. The faculty would likely balk at answering questions to someone, they say, with just a bachelor's degree, even though that degree came from Ohio State. So there are pros, there are cons. All of this, of course, tonight, one day after Drake announced his retirement, all speculative.
This is huge. A lot to unpack here. So I got to ask you, anybody at the university right now talking about this? And more than that, what about John Kasich's camp?
Well, a spokesman for Kasich would not confirm to me, also would not deny the speculation. And a spokesman for the university said simply, they will not comment about what they call rumors concerning their presidential search.
All right. Good job. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Arlene.
Also,